Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Artist Spotlight Show, being brought to you this evening by Blue Shamrock Music, Biker Bay Barber and Company, and Music Dreams USA Radio. We are an iHeartRadio station live on the iHeartRadio platform. And it's so great to be here with you this evening. And I want to thank everyone for stopping by and checking it out. We are live Wednesdays, 7 a.m., 7 p.m. to 7:30 right here on the Music Dreams USA Radio YouTube channel. And on the show tonight, we've got a great artist. Oh man, this guy is on fire. And his name is Mark Griffin. And he has a brand new song that just came out. And it's called Taking Over My Mind. We'll ask him about that song. We'll ask him about his musical journey, what he's been up to, what he's doing. And we'll find out a little bit more about him as well. If you're an upcoming aspiring artist, you're looking to get your name out there, make sure you check out Stephen Brady with Blue Shamrock Music and also Biker Bay Barber and Company. If you're a band looking to get some more gigs, whatever the case may be, they can certainly help you. Just go to blueshamrockmusic.com and Biker Bay Barber and Company. You can find Karen on Facebook. And so without that being said, let's go live and meet our special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Mr. Mark Griffin. Mark, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Russell. Thank you.
Well, welcome to the big show, Mr. Griffin. How you doing today? You doing all right?
Yeah. It's early in the morning here.
Yeah, how's the weather look like up there? Pretty good?
I haven't seen a cloud for 2 months. 2 months now.
Wow. No clouds in 2 months, huh? That's interesting.
We're traveling with my around back Australia.
Oh, are you? So you're on a traveling trip right now, huh? So you're doing an interview and you're traveling, huh?
Yeah. So we're in Alabama right now.
Right on. Awesome.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your musical journey. All right. Again, our show, our spotlight show. So we want to find out more about Mr. Mark Griffin. What are you going to share with us, Mark?
Okay. Well, I think like a lot of your listeners or artists over time, I'm someone who started playing young, but not really seriously until later in life.
Okay. And how did your musical journey begin?
It's really young. My first big influence was listening to Mississippi John Hurt and discovering 30 music. And then as a student living in Melbourne, that's in Victoria, Australia. I happened to go to a concert by Stefan Grossman, who you might know, who's very famous from the early 30s. So I just became fairly obsessed with that kind of music, seeing him live and watching him play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still adjusting to time delay, Russell. So it's. I hope that's okay for you.
Oh no, we're fine. We're gonna work through that. Not a problem at all.
Yeah. Well, we've got a nice satellite working here, and so we can have reception pretty much anywhere we go.
Right on. So let me ask you this: as far as your musical journey goes, how would you describe your music?
It fits in a fairly folky, slow blues genre, country. I'd like it to be called Americana in some ways, but because I'm not from America, and some of the feedback is not Americana enough. So maybe I can't describe it that way. But I do listen to some modern Texas players It's like
Hayes
Cowles, but really I've been influenced all my life by people you would certainly recognize, like John Prine. So really aim to tell a musical story that's fairly simple, but catches attention, and often an unexpected. Yeah.
So other than that artist, are there any other artists that you look up to and you kind of learn about what they're doing?
Yeah, I don't see a lot of contemporary artists at the moment. Recording of people from the past. Like I said, the old blues guitarist. And then a bunch of players who I haven't got to see or ever meet. But I can listen to you on Spotify and those kind of things. And I do apologize for listening to my own feedback here, maybe sounding a bit disjointed.
Oh no, not at all. You're doing great, and welcome to the show, and we're so glad to have you. And so, what do you think about the country music as of today, compared to back in the day? What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I listen to mainly the older country and some of the more Americana versions. It's very hard to find simpler country music these days. I find it tends to be highly produced, and I am often looking for that cleaner, simpler sound. Yeah. So,
gotcha.
But there's a lot of great music, and Australia certainly has its own powerful set of people making new music.
Let's move forward. Let's talk about your song, your brand new song that just came out, called "Taking Over My Mind." How did that song come about, and what do you think about that right now?
Yeah, thank you for letting him bring out the song. I've often been writing songs that are inspired by family or workplaces I've been, and so I try to bring that in. So over the last 5 years, I've written a lot of songs about people I know and family. And at one point, about 6 months ago, my wife mentioned to me that none of those songs were about her. And I happened to be in the middle of writing this kind of song, but I wasn't sure where it was going. But it felt catchy, and it felt like it was something. And then it kind of clicked. This is the song that describes our relationship together.
Oh wow!
It's a bit extreme. In my laziness and sense of direction before meeting my wife. But that's poetic license, I hope. But it's become a song that represents meeting someone in your life changing after that.
And it keeps you out of the doghouse too.
Yes, that was a good save.
Yeah. So, what kind of feedback are you getting from the new song?
Yeah, it's being played in a few places, which is great. And it's one where I have a kind of a repetitive chorus, but one that catches on. So I'm pleased with it.
Right on.
But I also like that it tells a kind of story that you can get that message from it. Yeah.
So when people listen to your music, now we're talking about messages. So when people actually do listen to your music, what's the message that you're trying to get out to them?
Uh, yeah, it's probably no clear message other than there's a lot of contradictions in life, and they tend to disrupt you, but it can be okay. And there's always another layer to what's happening. So I try to convey there might be something you see or something you do, and that's interesting. And that's how it. But then there's maybe a layer behind, and a song can bring that to you in very quickly, a couple of verses. So
wow.
Yeah.
So other than this song you have live right now, do you have any other new songs you're going to be releasing soon?
Yeah, I have one that's in the final stages of mixing at Sundown Studios in Fremantle, Western Australia. And they're the ones who helped me put together this one. The future one, I hope you would like it, but it's very much regional to West of Australia. And it's also a story about a couple meeting and getting to know each other under unexpected circumstances.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's pretty interesting.
One thing I like about it when you're asking about influences, I make a reference to a band called the Waifs, who one of Western Australia's more famous, more folk country bands. Yeah. But
Well, let me ask you this. So, do you have any events coming up right now?
In the next 2 weeks, it's a buskers festival I'm attending. And there's really some great people going to be there. It's a small town called Lancelin, above Perth in Western Australia. But I'm really looking forward to the people who'll be there, because I know there's some great talent.
Who are some of the artists that you're learning from right now?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm really trying to listen again to people like John Prine and singers who have put together a simple song that's kind of makes you think, how did they do that? So, and it's really some of the classics. Whether it's Leonard Cohen or someone like that. Paul Kelly in Australia. I'm always in awe of how do they create such a complex story from a simple set of lyrics and choruses. Yeah.
Right on. Now, do you go into any songwriting classes? I know they have they have these songwriting camps where all the artists get together, they exchange ideas, so on and so forth. Have you ever thought about doing something like that?
I have been to a couple of those. One, and they have been really helpful and eye-opening. I went to one that was run by Elliot Smith at Sundown Studios, where I'm recording at the moment. And another really good one with Helen Shanahan, who is another Western Australia artist. And I think in that songwriting session, I really developed the song that's coming up next, which will be released soon. And it's called Ruby and Joe at the Royal Hotel.
Oh wow! Yeah, you definitely got to send me a copy of that. That sounds very interesting. I mean, definitely send me a copy of that. We'll give you some airplay on that one.
I definitely would be hoping you do that.
Absolutely, yeah. Our show is all about supporting upcoming aspiring artists just like yourself, and if there's anything that we can do, we'd love to work with you and help you out. So, you know, we're only a phone call away. How did you catch up with Stephen Brady? How did that happen?
There's a few people in my network in Perth who have worked with Stephen, and they're really flowering, doing great stuff. So I figure what I could maybe join in with them as well because so people like Connie Kiss Anderson, I think you would be one of the people that you play.
Right.
And he's been incredibly helpful and supportive.
Yeah, Stephen Brady, he is the man. I mean, he has a big heart for the music industry and for helping upcoming aspiring artists and everything. So, I would totally agree with you on that.
Yes.
What are some of the?
Very happy to have found him.
Yeah, I agree with you. Let me ask you this: what are some of the highlights of your career thus far?
The career, which like you mentioned, is in music terms fairly early on. I hope there's much more to do. But one of the highlights was an early song I wrote. Received awarded Australia's biggest country music festival, and that was one of my first fully produced songs, and it's called the fencing line, and it's about the job of building fences in the country.
Oh wow!
So it's kind of personal because my brother was a fencer, and it starts off really about the struggle of the job, and ends up being philosophical about fences. So I'm quite happy with that. And to me, that was a highlight song for me.
What are some of the challenges that you've? I know you're early on in your musical career. What are some of the challenges that you're facing right now, and what are you doing to overcome those?
I think one of the big challenges most people have is time. Obviously, I've had other careers and work. So finding the time to practice, learn, but perhaps even the bigger challenge is the time that other people have time as well. So being able to get together and play with other people, either as a band or working together, or it's just bouncing ideas and sharing. I think during midlife when everyone's busy building jobs and families, it's really hard to build a musical career, and the people who make that are fantastic. I think there are many others like me who if we had more time, or we could live more frugally, and we could make that time. So it's only now that I'm being able getting more time to do that.
Do you think it's worth it right now for you?
It's absolutely worth it. And I think the main thought is I just wish I could have done more earlier. Yeah. But it's what it is. And that's the inspiration for writing music has to come from somewhere.
Right.
And so there has to be a life connected to the music.
Yeah,
absolutely. So that's the challenge for me, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. And so How can our listeners are watching now that will be watching now and also watch a little bit later on? How can they get in contact with you to download your amazing music?
I have a website and a Spotify account. I'm not sure if we can put that up on the screen, or I can. It's the website is simply markgriffinmusic.com, and I'd be very happy to be in touch with people. Of course, one of the common issues we really hear about in Perth, and I'm sure it's common at other places, is just opportunities to play live music. There's obviously far fewer than there were in earlier days. And Perth itself was quite famous for its bands in the 70s and 80s. But so much of the venues and opportunities don't exist anymore.
Wow. Do you think that that Perth can make a comeback? I mean, after COVID, I know after COVID, it actually, I agree, it hurt a lot of people and so on and so forth. I guess my question is, do you think Perth has the ability to maybe to bring it back at one point?
Yeah, I do. There's some very strong communities of music, and some of the people from earlier period are still fighting to bring Perth's reputation and attention back to Perth.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So there's a lot of committed people.
That's awesome. And as we wind down our show this evening, is there anything you'd like to share with our audience?
Thanks. That's a good question. I really am trying to share through my songs. And I really appreciate the people out there who are doing that as well. I'd like to think the songs are saying something not too profound, but maybe can connect or make us smile or make people think. And that's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, as I mentioned, I love your music. I mean, it sounds great, and yeah. So let me ask you this: when you're live on stage and performing in front of a crowd, if I'm coming to your show for the very first time, what type of show can I expect?
Fairly simple, straightforward, trying to play tunes that capture the audience, simple guitar playing and singing. I love it when someone else comes up to join me. I do play in one place, South Street Ale House. In Perth, where full of musicians who are happy to share and share the stage, make some background music, add some rhythm. But mainly the expectation would be a singer-songwriter trying to be honest and amusing. And not too obviously influenced by fantastic people like John Prine.
Yeah, I mean, even those guys, they started, they had to start from somewhere too, and through hard work and dedication, they were able to get to where they are now. And so, one thing I love about the music industry, it's never too late to join. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. There's always going to be an opportunity. You just have to be sincere about it, and you have to, know without a shadow of a doubt that this is what you want to do. And if you do that, the sky's the limit for you. Would you agree with that statement?
One of the great things in the last 4 or 5 years is just the people I've met in similar stage career development, sharing what they do, going to similar places, and really building something with the support of others who are a bit more expert and with a lot more years experience how it works. So yeah, I definitely agree about the community is key. Yeah.
What's the best advice you ever got from someone in the music industry?
Thanks, Russell. I should have prepared for that question. I'm not sure it's from the music industry, but it was really advised to get out there, just do things. Maybe I could have had better advice, more helpful, but I think just go for it. I am getting some quite good advice from the producer Elliot Smith at Sundown Studios. So and that's more actually really helpful in a directly musical sense. But it's more about advice on how to get in front of people, and do that. It's been really powerful.
That's awesome, and we definitely wish you all the best as you continue to move on in your musical journey. Other than music, do you have any hobbies?
Music is kind of my main thing outside of work. Really family and repairing broken parts of the house are the main things. But at the moment, I'm on a trip around Australia. So that's kind of a hobby in
Awesome.
itself.
All right. Well, it was so nice to have you on our show this evening. It was so nice to meet you, and thank you for the amazing conversation and your amazing music. And one more time, if you can share your contact information with our audience so they can get in contact with you.
Yeah, my key site is markgriffinmusic.com. And there's a bio there and a link to all the other socials and Spotify. And Mark Griffin Music's one word. And well, I really appreciate what you're doing, Russell.
Thank you.
I'm so glad something like this is happening.
Oh yeah, I mean, Steve and I, we've been together God knows how long. In the show, right. If you were to ask me, well, hey Russ, okay, how long has the show been on the air? I'd be like, Steven, where are you right now? But yeah, we've been doing this for a while. It's been a great show, and it's been a great ride. And just to meet amazing people just like yourself to make music amazing. And keep on rocking, my friend. And the doors will continue to open for you. And definitely, as I mentioned, we wish you all the best as you continue. Any final words before we close our show?
No, thanks for the opportunity to share the release that you've got. I'm really glad you're playing. And I've got a whole lot stacked up with Elliot in his studio that I hope will be coming out soon.
All right, that sounds great. We can hardly wait to hear your amazing music. But again, thank you again, sir, for being on the show. And a special thank you to Stephen Brady and Blue Shamrock Music, along with Biker Bay Barber and Company. You are watching the Artist Spotlight Show with Music Dreams USA Radio on the Music Dreams USA Radio YouTube channel. Again, special thank you to Mr. Mark Griffin taking time out of his day to be on our show. And we thank him for doing that. And what a great conversation we had with him. We found a lot about his journey and all that good stuff. So again, so nice to meet him. And we're going to have Mr. Stephen Brady have him come back for part 2 of his interview. Again, it's your friend Russell K. You can check out our show every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. right here on the Music Dreams USA Radio Artist Spotlight Show YouTube channel. And please tell your family and friends about us. If you know any upcoming inspiring artists and are looking to get their name out there, if they're in Australia, make sure you have them check out Mr. Stephen Brady. and they have to be a country artist. And if they are, send them to Mr. Stephen Brady with Blue Shamrock Music. If you're in the States, Biker Bay Barber and Company. If you're a band looking to get out there and get some more gigs, make sure you check out Karen with Biker Bay Barber and Company. It's your friend Russell K. Wishing you and yours a very pleasant good evening. Thank you so much for hanging out here on the Music Dreams USA Radio Artist Spotlight Show. We'll see you next week with another new amazing artist. Again, compliments of Blue Shamrock Music. It's your friend Russell K. Have a great evening, and we'll see you soon.